Welcome to Extra Time. We're still all here, just about. Before we get to the question, Christine, I haven't had a chance to talk to you about what you made of the US so far in the Women's World Cup.
First off, it's great, 3 points for us. I think the best part of the game for the US was the last 10 minutes. They were knocking the ball around nicely, 1 and 2 touching, moving it from sideline to sideline, and doing some great things. But I think Megan Rapinoe had a great game, two great goals, individual flair. Kristen Press scoring a goal. I think that's where she belongs in the box. She makes some things happen. But I think the next matchup with Sweden is going to be quite interesting.
A real litmus test.
We've had some fun in Extra Time recently. Why did we not do any when we were in Berlin?
I don't know. I don't produce the segment, do I?
No, but and the second thing is, what was the point you going to Berlin? You went to Germany for 2 days. Business class flights, cost a lot of money, waste of time.
I had to come back here and present the show.
It was all for the Turkish bath.
The show can't do without me in Berlin, and I need to be back here because the girls can't do it without me.
Hey,
give me more FaceTime, Dan Thomas. That should be his name.
Can we watch that Turkish bath just one
No,
more?
there's been complaints about the amount of hair apparently from that Turkish bath.
Come on.
You want to go and get that back waxed?
What? It's all right, isn't it?
No, it needs waxing. It's a right mess.
I'm sorry it bothers you that much. Right.
Kept me away.
Oh, question. Right now, who's better, the US or England? Well, obviously the women. The US are better, I think that goes without saying. What about the men? You're married to an Englishman.
I am. We actually have this debate often at the dinner table because our kids would be dual, right?
Yes.
And so we say to our 6 and 8-year-old, because this is what you say to a 6 and 8-year-old, you should be thinking about what country you're going to play for already.
No, I like that.
So I say to them, you know, who would you play for? Declan, my little 6-year-old boy, England or the United States? You know his answer, Craig?
United States.
That's right, because he has only lived when the U.S. has done better than England in World Cup.
Julie, I'm sorry to tell you this. Your kids have dual nationality. Technically, they could also play for Scotland.
Really?
British.
Yes.
Because, you know.
I don't think it works like that, does it?
And why
Are you trying to British? They'd have to have like Scottish grandparents. You can't just take someone who doesn't want to be English and stick them into Scotland.
Well, I thought it would come under the British.
Maybe her great ancestors, great ancestors, or Scottish.
Why can you be able to play
I do have a little
Scotland?
Right.
Take that back.
Irish ancestry.
I don't think Brian, just quickly, who would win US or England if they faced off now?
Depends where it's played.
Oh, I don't know.
That's it.
Germany. We'll go to Berlin again.
I wouldn't know. But if it's played in England, I don't think right now we'd beat England in England. But if it's played here in the States, I think we have the capability of beating them here.
What if it was... what was it?
What do you mean? It's a simple answer.
No, it's not. It's a completely sitting on the fence answer.
What if the game was played in Amsterdam on neutral territory?
Depends what...
Oh my goodness, bro, why are you so much? Who would win, the US or England?
Listen, I'm going to say US, right?
Well, good, you could say it, but they don't give all this if it's played here, played there,
it's a fair question.
Looking at England now, there isn't that much of a disparity between... Yeah, they may have 1 or 2 better quality players, but in depth of squad, I don't think there's a huge disparity between the two teams. I think England are a pretty poor side compared to what they were, and I think the US have got better.
Right. What 2 positions are the most worrying for the US men's national team going into the Gold Cup?
Right back. That's, I think, for me, still a big question mark. Brad Evans was very good today when he came on. I would have loved to see Jonathan Spector added to the squad. I think he can add a lot, either centre back or right back position.
What about the Andre Edlin's scenario with not playing at Tottenham? Is that
Of course, that's a big concern in the long run for sure. But I think, you know, right now he's a better right midfielder just because the vulnerability of switching off, getting people in behind him. He relies too much on his pace, I think, at times.
He needs to play, though, doesn't he?
He does. He does need to play. But for right now, right back would be mine.
What about centre back?
Centre back, yeah.
Jones.
I know that we've had some Beasler, talks for a while, but I really like him as a centre back.
He hasn't been in lately.
I know, no, and you always have question marks with that, but he's halfway through a season now. He'll be fit. I think the fitness part was definitely something that was the conversation, but I like him a lot. Finding a partner for him, yes.
Yeah, because they haven't had much consistency there. That's a worry.
Okay, and we've run out of time.
Oops.
That means he's bold.
ESPN FC will be back tomorrow, 11 p.m. Eastern on ESPN2.